Hello and welcome to another replica review video. Today we're going to be doing the field test and target test for the new Cybergun Tanfoglio Witness 1911. Just to clarify things, this is the newer version, this is the full metal gas blowback version. So if you want to see more details, I'm not really going to get into that today, but check out our channel. Got the full tabletop review there, so you can have a quick look at that. But anyway, let's move on with the gun. First thing we're going to do, obviously only being a firing test, is I'm just going to show you how to load the CO2 into the magazine and then also how to load it. But we'll start with loading the BBs. We have the supplied Allen key as well, but I'll move on to that in a minute. Now, seeing as we're only going to be doing 6 shots for the target test, I'm going to load it slightly differently. The guide says you're supposed to bring the magazine guide down below this little opening here and drop the BBs in from the bottom. But seeing as it locks down quite nicely when I want to load it like this, I am just going to put them in, or not, I am just going to put them in manually. So 6 rounds just in manually from the top. I know this isn't great for the gun, but it's a lot easier for me. I have no nails, so it just makes my life a little bit easier. Just get 2 more BBs. And 1 more, like so. Now, to load the CO2 into the magazine, we're going to use the supplied Allen key. I'm just going to loosen the bolt off on the bottom, and then we'll get our 12 gram CO2 cartridge. This particular one we're using is the Umarex one that is available on the market at the moment. Now we're going to tighten this until we hear a hissing, and then we're going to just tighten it about a 1/4 turn after that, just to stop it from hissing. Like so. So now that we've got the magazine gassed up and ready with its ammunition, we're going to move outside, do targets. Again, like any other reviews, we're going to do 6 rounds at 5 meters. It's a measured 5 meters. Okay, just before we finish this firing review then, we're going to put a quick clip in just to show you what this gun does when it's very low on CO2. At first we thought that might have just been a design fault with our pistol, but hearing other people's comments that own this gun, it's not. So here it is. Well, as you can see, when it gets close to the end of its CO2 cartridge, it does have a habit of firing 5 rounds in almost fully auto mode. I'm not sure if you can convert this pistol. I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, it is possible. Just move this out the way and I'll show you the target that we've shot. Hopefully this will be in focus. Now, this was from 5 meters with quite heavy wind. I know initially we said we were going to fire 6 shots. It grouped quite nicely after 6, so we put a further 6 through, so this is a total of 12 rounds on here. As you can see, not the most accurate in the world, but the grouping is quite tight, so maybe on a nice calm day with somebody that's a good shot, that could have been a really good grouping there and quite close to the centre. Overall, it's a really fun gun to have. Just bring in the shot for you again to see just before we finish up. It's a really good gun to have. You can buy it for roughly about £100–120 depending on what you're looking for. I have seen it for 80, but obviously with handling fees, unless you live close to that certain place, you are going to get hit by handling fees. If you haven't already seen the tabletop review, we've got a full review of this already on our channel. It's got all of the specifications, all the builds, all the features, etc. So feel free to watch that. Other than that, feel free to comment, maybe subscribe, give us some feedback, anything like that, that'd be great. So this concludes the shooting test, so thank you for watching another one of our videos.